Three institutions, three interpretations, one life. Where is the truth? One office says we acted by the law. They quote the paragraph, they keep the tone calm and cool. Another chamber reads the same file, different light, says the decision cannot stand, that something is not right. A third room holds the criminal file with heavier words inside, about harm, about power, about who is not safe to decide. Three voices, one story, but they do not agree. So which law is the real one when it comes to me? Three versions of the law, three different roads to take. One says I am guilty, one says the system made a mistake. One says all lawful, one says not so fast. One still treats me like the problem while the truth is in the past. Where is the truth in all of this? Which path is the right one? Large. Am I a case, a headline, or a human being in time? You can find a statute to justify a stamp. You can find another to question every plan. You can read the same contract as fraud or as a lie, depending on which suffering you choose not to verify. You can call it procedure when you revoke my stay, and call it due process when you look the other way. Three doors, one hallway, and I stand in between. One calls me an offender, one calls me unseen. Three versions of the law, three different roads to take. One says I am guilty, one says the system made a mistake. One says all lawful, one says not so fast. One still treats me like the problem while the truth is in the past. Where is the truth in all of this? Which path is the right one? Large. Am I a case, a headline, or a human being in time? I do not demand revenge. I demand one coherent truth. If the law protects every person, then let it protect the whole of me. Not just the paragraph that fits the narrative, not just the version that closes the file. Let the same standard apply to the powerful and the precarious. Let the same dignity apply at every desk, in every space. Three versions of the law, but I need one road to trust. One that sees the harm done, one that does not turn to dust. Not three separate realities, not three ways to be judged. One truth that holds the fragile, one truth that cannot be budged. One says all lawful, one says not so fast. One still treats me like the problem while the truth is in the past. Show me where the truth lives when the files do not align. I am not a contradiction, I am a human being in time. This is not about attacking institutions. This is about out-asking. When three authorities read the same life differently, which version protects the person, and which one must change?